Hi, thanks for stopping by today. We're talking about what do you do if you're an artist and you don't have any place to paint. Stay tuned, we'll talk about that. What do you do when you don't have a place to create? So here are 4 things to do if you don't have any space to create and it's stopping you from actually creating your work. So number 1, you cannot wait for the perfect place. It's never going to happen. It's never going to be perfect. Even if you have a studio, there's always going to be adjustments to be made. So what do you have? Assess what you have. Do you have a kitchen table? Do you have a corner in a dining room? Do you have an extra undercover patio area that you can create outside when it's nice, or some sort of a screened area that you can create? Figure out what you have, or even a garage area, and just get to work. Number 2, don't wait to be asked. If you have an opportunity to create and people are creating or have a space in a library or a coffee shop or an alternative area or a public space where you've seen other artists, just go ahead and grab your chance. Show up and don't wait to be asked to actually fill the spot. If you see a space in a public park that's just perfect to set up a tabletop or an easel or a chair or anything, or even just laying it out down flat, go ahead and just create. People love to see artists work, and go ahead and grab your chance and get that creation out. Grab that spot next to the city fountain. Grab that spot on a cafe table. Grab that spot in front of a library where it's a great spot to just sit on a public step and sketch, or bring an easel and create. Just pop a squat somewhere in a public place or in the roadside near a park, anything that you feel is you can be undisturbed for a while, and just go ahead and create. You don't have to pay the rent, you don't have to do anything, just use the spot to create. And number 4 is leverage. If you decide to get out there and paint in a public space, leverage your work. And that is, take your camera, take your iPhone or your Android or whatever phone that you have, grab some video or shoot some audio, talking to the audio recorder, record your thoughts and use it to post to your website, use it to create video when you're back in your studio or have someone help you to edit. Create that as little snapshots, even if you only get a few minutes of time where you've actually captured some great footage for your work, footage of you painting, footage of a crowd gathering, anything that you can create that you can use to use for your portfolio or use on your website or blog, or something that you can actually show that you've created out in a public place. Also be careful that if you have anyone identifiable, you need to definitely have permission to use their video, use their likeness in the video. So be cautious of that. If you have an interview with someone, make sure you have a little permission. Tag team a friend if you would like to both do it in different areas of the city that you're in, or the state that you're in, or the country that you're in, and just tag team you guys back and forth, creating in your own way, or even different days, or have a block of time where you're challenged to create every day and share the post of that. There's so many different creative ways that you can kind of create some excitement and create in a new way and not have to have a full studio lease. So those are my 4 tips for today, and I have recapped them in the description there, and I've put a link to the full blog post about this in the description as well. So go ahead and have a read there. Comment if you have any ideas or thoughts on that, or if you've actually tried it. I'd love to hear your experience on that, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming episodes. Thanks so much for stopping by.